One of my early inspirations to be an attorney, I think, was growing up at the foot of my dad. So my dad and my parents were immigrants, and my father was volunteering, and he had a little office in our home. We were all squeezed in, but he somehow had a typewriter, and he was able to help many immigrants to fill out their forms. I just remember thinking, like, well, what's his motivation? Why does he do this? And I just think he did it because he could. He did it because he could read. He did it because he somehow cobbled enough education together on his own, self-taught, to be able to help people. And I was given a great gift of the inspiration from my parents to become a lawyer. In the beginning, even during law school, I had always thought of and dreamt of opening my own business and my own law firm. I wanted to have a Latino-owned law firm because I saw at that time the real need for bringing Latino professionalism into certain areas. And Pedro, my former business partner, who unfortunately passed away a little over 3 years ago, really brought a certain spirit of determination to the law firm. Somehow we had a pretty good way of figuring things out together, and I really feel that we had a lot of great successes. We were a great team, and he really left his mark on the law firm. I wanted to have a Latino-owned law firm because I saw at that time the real need for bringing Latino professionalism into certain areas, specifically minority business owners and Latino business owners. And one of the early challenges, I feel, is being a young attorney in a world where there's not many of us. Challenges to some of our constitutional and fundamental rights, challenges to a lot of vulnerable communities, especially the Latino community. As an attorney, we really have a responsibility, and we can't shrink away from being a voice in those discussions. Because of that, because of the great rewards that the Latino community has given us in so many years, we have a responsibility, we have an obligation to stand up. It just takes the grit that our parents showed by going to a completely different country without a language to make it. And so I think the sons and daughters of immigrants need to really step up. They have a responsibility. They need to be on the right side of this, because their children will ask them, what did they do during these periods of time? It would be unconscionable for me not to give back, because my father gave back in a very big way with the little that he had. And for me, the responsibility is great to be able to continue to do that as a legacy and not expect anything in return, but to see a community thrive. And that's the gift that returns to me.